Anyhow, so we'll get to the main event of Raw. Or should we? Are you ready to go there?
I'm dying to know what you thought. I watched it. I thought it was a good match. And I was shocked by the ending, and I immediately thought about what you would say.
Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the women's title. And we talked at the Elimination Chamber. Io had come out when there was Rhea and Bianca face to face because Io, as we were asking, what the has she got a match next? Well, it's on Raw. And I don't know what to say. Yes, it was the last 25 minutes of the show. So as much as I love Rhea Ripley, I did not want to watch this blow for blow and move for move for that long. But the point of the whole thing was at the end of it, because Bianca is sitting at ringside trying to find out who she's going to face at WrestleMania. And as I'm sitting, I thought, I've sold myself on Rhea and Bianca. Because, as athletic as Bianca is and Rhea is a master and, boy, they could put something together, right? This will be a confrontation. They're both baby faces, and then Rhea gets in an argument with Bianca at ringside here because Bianca was cheering for Io. Oh, you want to fight Io instead of me, huh? I don't know if that's a significant enough reason, Brian, to you for a professional in this situation to turn around, leave her entire goddamn match, leave her opponent laid in the ring to engage in an extended shoving match back and forth with somebody for cheering for the other person. Did that immediately strike you as what the fuck is going on here?
It was the first sign that, they're doing a lot for Rhea to go over. Maybe there's something else going on.
Well, and the other thing that went on was they shoved each other. Rhea and Bianca shoved each other back and forth a couple of times, and then the referee got in between them. So then Rhea goes in and said, well, I'm going to do something to her because it's your fault, and goes to give Io, who's another babyface, right? Io is a babyface. The riptide off the top rope.
Rhea's a babyface.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Io's a babyface. Rhea's a babyface. Bianca's a babyface.
Yes.
But she's now one of the baby faces is mad at the other baby face, so she's going to take it out on the innocent baby face. And she goes for the riptide off the top, and Io turns it into have a corona off the top rope on Rhea, and then does a moonsault and pins her 1, 2, 3 and wins the title. And what purpose could this have been done for? Because now we've got Bianca against Io Sky at WrestleMania. And Rhea is Rhea going to take time off to shoot a movie? Because and I'm not even saying Io Sky's horrible at it. Yes, I'm sure for the people who like that kind of thing, it was a wonderful 20-minute back and forth match. But you got Rhea Ripley, who is more over than many of the guys on the roster, who the people chant for mommy, mommy, who is a goddamn superstar and a movie star. And you got Bianca, who is a multi-time champion and has been there for you and has a fan base and is athletic and looks the fucking part. And then you have little teeny beady Io Sky, who can't speak English well enough to do the promo that the women's world champion, in my opinion, should be doing, and is also microscopic. And in between Bianca and Rhea Ripley, don't look like she needs to be the face of the women's division. So how have they, if it's now going to be Io Sky against Bianca, does that mean Bianca now has to switch heel between now and then to make this make sense?
I've been starting to wonder if Bianca's switching heel coming out of the Jade thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was disagreeing with you because she looked so shocked. But
She was shocked that her accomplice got the shit kicked out of her. That's the way I kind of saw it. But maybe I'm wrong.
Well, no, not her. She was shocked at Naomi that she was doing that to Naomi.
Right, but if she's
She'd
turning
be her partner,
heel,
not her accomplice.
if she's turning heel, either she's the one who set up Jade or she was in on it with Naomi and they're best friends and they didn't give a shit.
Okay, see, it's starting to get too complicated anyway, but back to this other fucking deal. What the fuck? Again, what the fuck? Yeah, I could see Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair as a WrestleMania match, but Io Sky and Bianca Belair? And what's Rhea going to be doing? And the other with Tiffany is facing Charlotte, correct?
As of this
On the
moment,
other
that is
side of-
correct. Yeah. But I don't
Well,
know.
then-
I mean, The Rock may decide he wants to be in the women's division, and then it could change everything. The Rockette.
So, but that's what's happened on Raw, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know what's the purpose of that is, but business-wise, how the fuck? I don't understand that.
Well, a big surprise. I think everyone was kind of shocked by that finish. I thought it was a little telegraphed beforehand in the match, but everything is less about the match and the finish and more about the story and where it goes, and we have no idea what's going on with Naomi or Jade. Now what's going on with Rhea for WrestleMania? Does she get back into the mix? Is it a three-way? We shall find out. But Jim,
yes,
when you think of the various women in the history of the women's division in WWE, or even the Divas division, you could probably close your eyes and think of all the different hair color. We've seen red, we've seen white, we've seen blonde, we've seen brown. We've seen all colors of the rainbow in the hair of Asuka and everything in between. And of course, what I'm trying to do is set us up to talk about our new friend, a new sponsor here on the program, and that is our friend from Simpler Hair Color.
well, we don't know just one guy, or it's not just one guy mixing this up under his bathroom sink. They have a company over there. They're our friends, plural. And you see, you know what color you never do see, though, don't you, Brian? You see the red and the blue and the brown and the blonde, and you'd never see gray because people want to cover that gray up. Now, for me, I've pretty much given up. People know what I look like, and what the fuck? It would be jarring at this point. But if you're just starting to get the little gray in, or you've been dyeing the gray for a while, but you got the messy home hair coloring that most people sell, it's a pain in the ass. Then you stop touching up the gray, and then you let people see you with the gray, and then you start touching up the gray again. Well, then you look like somebody having a midlife crisis while talking to their friend on Skype, on camera, looking like a buffoon. But folks, if you're busy and you don't have time to start taking a bunch of colored ink and slopping it all over your head and getting the house all messy, making a big production everywhere, go to our friends at Simpler Hair Color, and that's simplerhaircolor.com. Because, guys, again, you don't want people to think that you're over the hill, you're decrepit, that your social security number is 1, or that your birth certificate was chiseled into granite with a chisel.
Bruiser Brody didn't need to look so old.
No, he didn't. And you'll find that if you wait like Vince did until it's too late and then do a bad job with this home hair color stuff that you find laying around the stores, then you'll look like a silent movie villain. But with Simpler Hair Color, it was started by a couple of folks who appreciate better dyeing options for hair and beards. They endured the mess of home dye kits and the harsh ingredients of salons for years. Do you know in some cases, when you heard of the term bleach blonde? Well, that bleach can go right into your brain and make you stupid. That's what started the blonde jokes. So you don't want to do that. And if you bleach your beard, it'll make your tongue taste like bleach. And then you won't be able to enjoy your chicken fingers. Folks, with Simpler Hair Color, there's no need to buy separate stuff for your hair, your beard, your touch-up. A single can of Simpler Hair Color provides as many uses as up to 4 boxes of that drugstore Drek that you might be currently using. Because they'll just sell you anything out there. You think there's bad stuff in commercial dog foods, you ought to read the list of ingredients. It'll melt your brain, folks. But Simpler Hair Color dyes are formulated and manufactured in the USA. That's why you're getting a good deal, no tariffs. So, all you got to do is go to simplerhaircolor.com, where they offer gentler ingredients, a cleaner application, and unlike other companies, there's no waste. They use everything, folks. Nothing gets cut out. And they offer free shipping and free returns so you can try Simpler Hair Color risk-free. So say goodbye to grays the easy way with Simpler Hair Color. And right now, if you go to simplerhaircolor.com/JCE and use the code JCE, you're going to get 10% off whatever you order from the fine products that they contain there within. Simplerhaircolor.com/JCE. Use the promo code JCE, 10% off these fine products, and look younger, look better, look more natural. Don't look like you're ready to be laid out and have words spoken over you.
That's right. Welcome to the show. Simpler Hair Color, and of course, do what you can, when you can, at the right time to stay on top of this. Don't look like Vince McMahon at the end.
Well, as a matter of fact, even if you're 60 years old, you use this stuff, they're going to card you in all the finer establishments.